What's your assessment of this season, your first back in the Football League?
Fantastic. I think we've achieved what we set out to do and retain our league status. A fantastic journey, and we'll be better for it as a club for next season. So I think all in all, it's been a real fantastic season for us.
Ended today on a high with the win. Was that the sort of performance you're looking for to go out?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think credit to Keith and his boys have had a fantastic season and deserve it to go into that next level, and we wish them all the best next season. But yeah, I mean, obviously we wanted to go out and high ourselves at home in front of a fantastic crowd again, and I was really pleased that we were able to come back and win the game.
There's a lot of history associated with this club. Does that make it your job harder? The expectations that this club should be in the Football League, has to be in the Football League?
Well, I think it's we had a fantastic start to the season. I think expectations were raised, but I think all in all we reflect and we'll be delighted with our first season. And like I say, we'll be better off the field and on it for the next campaign, and hopefully we can do better. But it's about us establishing ourselves as a Football League side again. It's 25 years since we were last in the league, and we have to grow as a football club, certainly off it, to catch up with what we're doing on the pitch. So again, we'll look forward to the next campaign, and hopefully we can we do a little bit better than we have this year.
And you get a chance for a breather now. How many changes do you think you're going to need to do next year? Has any of that planning for next season come into your mind yet?
Yeah, no, I think planning's well underway now, and if we can retain the players that are out of contract here, and probably have 5, 6 or 7 players throughout the summer, then I feel we'll have a better squad, better equipped for next season's campaign. So we're looking forward to that.
And which one of those players gives you more confidence that they will sign on and stay with you?
Well, that's discussion between myself and the players, but we're hopeful that we'll be able to keep the ones we want to, and look to progress and continue our growth as we have since I've been here at this football club, to go on to bigger and better things.
Thanks
very much.
Thank
you very much. Just a great way to finish.
Fantastic. I said that to the players that we had a brilliant season, accomplished what we set out to do. We've had some fantastic evenings and days along the way, and to round it off with a victory against a promoted side was a fantastic end to the season, and then credit to the players because I think they've been absolutely outstanding all year.
It's not just a victory against a promoted side, to come from behind with 10 men, that must be really pleasing for you.
It is. I just said it in there to the players. I think to come from behind, and again the top 8 have been here all season and never left with 3 points, and what we've got to do is make sure next season that we get points from the teams in and around us when we're at home, and that's what we set out to do next season. But it was a great comeback, and I think we deserved the victory today.
And you send the fans home with a big smile on their face. Is that a big thing for you?
Well, I think it is. We want to leave here with momentum, and I think over the last 10 games we've got back to showing consistency and having that belief and that little bit of swagger again, and I think we've really finished it on a high. We started it extremely well. We lost momentum with the pitch and the cancellations, but all in all, I'm absolutely delighted with the outcome and the whole season. I think we've been excellent.
And is that a glimpse of the potential which we could see next year?
Well, I think we've seen it. It's not like we've just done it over 1 or 2 games. The first 20 games we were absolutely outstanding. I think people don't underestimate and understand what confidence and momentum plays in football, and that was taken away from us. We couldn't really do a lot about that. They're not excuses, they're facts and reasons, but we were very much derailed, but credit to the players, they got themselves back on track and shown a real good end to the season.
Thoughts now will turn to next season. What's the timeline of events? When do you tell the players who's staying, who's going?
Most of them know now, so that's been sort of done over the last week or so, and we'll probably release that on Monday of the people that we've retained, ones that we're trying to re-sign, and the release ones. So we've got a busy summer ahead, one that we look forward to because with the recruitments we make, they've got to be better than the ones we had last year, and that's going to be tough, but we look forward to that.
Difficult decisions for you to make in the last week or so?
Always difficult, always difficult. There's no pleasure in releasing anyone from being a footballer and telling them that they're no longer required at a football club, but that's what I'm paid to do, and I'm pretty positive that decisions that I've made since I've been at this football club have been spot on. And there's no one that's left this club since I've been here that have gone on to bigger and better things, apart from the ones that we wanted to keep that have obviously left. It's, yeah, I think my recruitment's been very good as a manager here, and I look to make sure that continues throughout the summer.
Has Mike Flynn done enough to change your mind?
Possibly, there's a very good chance, but they're things to be discussed. But you know, like I say, things will be released on Monday, and we'll go from there. And
lastly, from me, Aaron O'Connor, a goal for him after the troubles he's had. That's a good way to round off as well.
I'm so pleased. I mean, I know that all the crowd and everyone associated with the football club was so delighted to see that, and I'm pleased for him. He's had some real tough times of late, and you know, to finish with the goal and the season it was, and also I mean, Max Porter deserves praise. I think the form that he's shown in the last 6-7 games is where he left off, you know, the year before last when he missed out in the playoffs. But I think we've got some new players to come back next year that are already here, you know, with Azza and Max Porter, and I have the utmost belief that Christian Jolly will rediscover that form that he showed the season before last, and we look forward to it. So really excited for the summer and next season.
Well done on a great season.
Thanks very much.
Just one question for me, if I may. Keith Hill, I spoke to him just a minute ago. He said we could have done nothing more today. I'm very proud of the performance of my team. Newport just were better on the day, and what a lovely way for you to finish when there was nothing on it on paper for your team.
And I think that's a testament to the attitude of the players. Certainly, you know, when we knew we were safe 4 or 5 games, or 3 or 4 games ago, I think we've conducted ourselves correctly, and that's nothing that anyone less would expect from my team and my players, because you know we've got a fantastic support, and they deserve that. You know, they've been fantastic from the day I walked in this door, and again today. You know, they've pulled us back from behind, and I think everyone at the football club deserves a big pat on the back, and can look back upon this year as being extremely successful.
Shush.